Alright, welcome back everyone. Crusader Kings III. And last episode we added the county of Salerno right down here. We won that by war and we're currently increasing county control. And the gentleman who's still our vassal now, a vindictive blackguard. He's warlike. Oh, he's also infirm, so he's gonna die soon. Interesting. His son will take over, who we like a little bit better, or likes us a little bit better, but is also vengeful and humble and temperate. Not a bad mix there, and is pretty good with diplomacy. So we'll see. Whenever his father dies, we might start a sway scheme on Count Gisulf if we need to, because he's currently in a faction against us. Let's open up the members here. We need to get Mariana out of there also. She's upset because she's not our chancellor anymore. She's a great diplomat, but if we take a look here at our council, Duke Bonifacio, who is in control of 4 counties. He's the duke of these 4 counties, and I believe 2 of them are his. Monferraro, is that how you say that? Monferrato, something like that, and Cuneo are both his. Anyway, you get the gist. And then we're currently working on fabricating this second claim down here. We already have one on Cagliari, and then we'll get a claim on this county, and then hopefully when we go to war against Cagliari, we can just claim both of those right off the bat. And then we'll wrap up those, and maybe we'll grab... Oh, it looks like Calabria has a little lone county up here, which is also their capital. That's an interesting choice. I wonder why they chose that. Interesting choice. Alright, well, yeah, let's go ahead and start the time here. We'll put it on double speed here. And we need to continue working on our relationship with our new Prince Bishop, who was the highlight of our last episode, because that was a major upgrade for us. He's going to make quick work out of this second claim down here, and then we'll save up some gold for the time being, so that when we go to war, we have plenty in the reserves. We're making some excellent... We could also improve our farms right here for 225 gold. I want to go ahead and do that because that's going to increase our gold there. That'll be good. That's good for the entire county. And it looks like Mayor Insnardo is building something here. A scheme at court. Uh-oh, my spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my husband, King Ingvald. We must stop the villain behind this. And let's make sure that she is actually on... She's on disrupt schemes currently, so this is good. She's disrupting any schemes, and she's excellent at doing so, so... That's good. We can build a duchy building here, but that's going to cost us 900. The University of Siena. Development growth plus 20% in this county. We're currently working on... Oh, no, we're not, actually. We're currently working on trying to get Orbitello from the Pope. We're about 3/4 of the way there. Oh, boy. A shadow over Napoli. A walk through County of Napoli seems pleasant enough at first, but closer inspection reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived in this once thriving metropolis. Uh-oh. How did a plague just start? The skin of the infected is deep red and covered in lumps and bumps. Countless fresh scars cover the skin from endless itching, and those hopeless eyes are bloodshot and red. The affliction is called the sheeppox. This may never reach the capital. Providing aid where needed could be critical. Summon the physician. Okay, so something just started in Napoli. Let's This is already way too close to home. We need to take some desperate measures. Okay, so the first plague we went through, we did a soft approach. And the second plague, and it didn't work very well. And the second plague, we did desperate measures, and it worked very, very well. So let's click on desperate measures, because we have plenty of gold, and we can afford some backup on the economy. And once again, it's a success. The disease, which was set to spread like a flame to paper across my realm, has slowed to a crawl. The radical measures proposed by Odone, and he's been excellent so far. They have taken a toll on the economy in the short term, but sheeppox may not quite be the threat we had all feared. That is excellent. And let's go ahead and click on that. Ooh, okay. It's slowing down the Pope's county there too. Oh, this is sweeping around from here. Wow, this came from the south? Interesting. Outbreak in Jerba. I don't know where that is, but that is very, very annoying. Many plagues so far. This is the third plague in just Matilda's first 20-odd years of being in power. We need to work on our relationship with the Kaiser again. That's interesting. I don't think we need to isolate the capital because we just slowed it down so much, but we'll keep an eye on it. And the boils are spreading to the north, but that's very far away. And Guide has been swayed, and we're now at an even relationship with him, so kind of mild there. He's got a good amount of gold. How much money does the Pope have, actually? Only 150. Okay. Interesting. We need to work on our relationship with him as well. Once he has a little more gold, because he can actually grant us money. If you haven't seen the last couple episodes, we've actually received money from the Pope twice in the sum of like 400 and 500 gold, which is quite a lot. As long as you keep your relationship up with him and you keep increasing your piety, because you have to spend that. And alright, what can we build? No, we can't build anything in Siena, but we can increase our archer damage. I wonder how much that would cost. 135, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and do that as well. The archers are very good against skirmishers, which I believe are the levies, which usually consist of the majority of every army that we will have and our enemy will have. So the archers are a great way to reduce those numbers quickly. And the cool thing about Siena is we can build a city here, which we have to do first, and then we can build another holding, another fortress, and we would actually have like a chain of fortresses if we did it right. Maybe put the fortress up here. It'd be nicer if it was here, but there was already a temple there because it's in the hills, and the hills are usually more difficult to conquer. But then we'd have like a little chain either through here or here of 4 fortresses that would kind of need to be captured in order to take our capital. That would be a hefty task on the enemy to be able to do that. This is a nice little capital of that county there. It's actually already got 2 fortresses in this county too. Interesting. We can increase... We could build some hospices here as well and increase plague resistance. And I like that because of the plague resistance and the... Plus you increase some tax money there too, so that's directly ours, so we'll do that. We're spending gold, but it'll all come back to us. And now we'll keep saving now because we're getting a little closer on that and also on this. I wonder if we'll have to spend gold on this as well, so I should save. I should start saving now. We'll increase time a little bit. We'll keep an eye on this plague, but it has slowed. Excellent. A secret exposed. Duke Adalbert of Austria has accused my vassal Podesta Omero of having an affair with his lover. I do not see what the fuss is about. It is not as if lust is an unnatural affliction. Well, he's mad. He's married. Have we nothing more important to tend to? I guess she's an adulterer too. But anything about Podesta Omero? Gain the trait Fornicator. Loses a level of devotion. Alright, well, it happened. Oh well. Ferrara and Mantua are both ours, not producing much gold for us, and not producing many levies either. But better than nothing. Ancona is pretty good. 300 levies from that. Romance, a declaration of love. As I push aside the sheets to lay down, I find a little scroll resting on my bolster. Someone has entered my chambers unnoticed. A chill runs down my spine as I carefully unrolled the thick parchment. My noble angel, lady of my heart. I can keep my feelings secret no longer. From this day on, I will do everything in my power to prove my loyal affections. This is from Duke Eustache of Lower Lorraine. You flatter me. He will attempt to win my heart. Okay. Where is Lower Lorraine? It's here. That's very close to our other territory there. I wonder... Oh boy. To my vassal, I hoped it would not come to this, but I am left with no other option. I must rescind your appointment as Chancellor of the Holy Roman Empire, effective immediately. How dare he? Okay. Let's take a look at who is on the Liege's council. This guy must have had something to do with that. Who is this king of Bohemia? I don't have a relationship. Well, I'm in... does this represent his relationship to the Kaiser or myself? Because he must like us a lot. That's too bad. I think we're not as good of a diplomat as this guy, it would seem, which is okay, but we are a much better steward. I would actually like this position, and I'm thinking currently I think it's still more important for us to be working on our relationship with our own Prince Bishop. That's going to be more handy, I think, in the future. But if we can increase our relationship with the Kaiser, we could get back in there as the steward. I might join a faction against him. Independence faction or Liberty faction? I want independence. Duke Jordan of Capua is a part of that. But the Lower Crown Authority would also be good for us. It's a little more powerful. And there's the Countess of Lyon, Count Heinrich of Colmar, who's kind of right there next to our duchy up here, and also Count Eric. Can I join both of these is the question. Wow. I'm now the leader of the Liberty faction. Too weak to send an ultimatum. I can't force anyone to join, but maybe us joining will bring others. He just eliminated us from his council, and you know what? When I take people off of my council, they usually create a faction, so I don't have much experience with joining these factions, but we just became the leader of the Liberty faction. And we are quite powerful. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so we have a faction created against us. Countess Mariana Podesta Omero, who we were previously in a good relationship with. And it looks like this... I don't know, can we press these demands? If accepted, the faction's demands will be fulfilled. If the target does not accept, there will be civil war. Faction leader is a player, so demands can be sent in spite of discontent and faction military power thresholds. Let's hold off on that. I need some gold before we go to war. That'd be quite a sum. I just want to see what happens as we are part of that. And it looks like... okay. Crusader Kings, Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land, suffer all manner of abuse, and their routes are fraught with danger. In order to protect the pilgrims and secure Jerusalem for Christ and the faithful, His Holiness Pope Stephanus has accepted the possibility of an outright invasion by joint Christian forces. De Volt. Christian faiths have now access to crusades, and the crusades have begun. Alright, excellent. This is either our chance at glory. We could send some troops down here to Palestine and the surrounding area and go to war, which is tough. Absolutely tough. Or we could take advantage of the Pope sending his troops and attack him while he's gone and get some land out of that. So, do we have the trait architect yet? Because that is a big boost to stewardship and construction. Let me see here. Vassal tax contribution plus 10. War profiteer. Extort subjects. I kind of want this. We worked very hard for that. So let's get the trait architect. Increases our stewardship by 2. And it gives us the architect trait right here, which we'll never lose. Construction time and cost for both buildings and holdings. And it looks like Lothar just passed away. Camp Cooks constructed in Siena. Hamlets constructed in Prunetta. Neighboring ruler lost a war. Okay. Alright, so that's good. We get a little increase in coin there, and we're still working on the hospices there. So our income is looking good. We're almost done with this, about 3/4 of the way there, 4/5 of the way there, and we should see a major boost in income once we grab this land. So I'm going to focus on that first. And Pilgrim's Quarters in Modena, excellent. A nice boost to profits there as well. Alright, let's see what we have going on in court. A little language. Greetings, my sensible queen, Valram says, nodding energetically. I'm very interested in the upbringing of your son, Raffaello. You see, I speak Dutch, a language that I believe would be most useful for him to learn. I just need coin for quills, ink, parchment, and some personal compensation, of course. That sounds useful. Raffaello, do your best. Oh boy. I mean, if I spend 160, he'll learn the language. I just don't have that kind of coin yet. So let's go with this option. I'll pay 35. And he learned. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Wow, with my stewardship skill, it looks like I've gotten an increased limit for our domain holdings. This is great. No laughing matter. Wow, the stories are just popping up right now. The sound of laughter rings down hallways at court these days. Strange, given the sheeppox that continues to ravage the countryside. I grab Ruggiero as he passes and demand to know what's going on. Why, my lady, he begins with a broad grin. It's the latest advice from physicians. They are sure that sheeppox is spread by bad moods and grim demeanors. So, of course, it stands to reason that the opposite is true, too. Ruggiero finishes the statement by predictably bursting into peals of laughter himself. Wow. Well, maybe there's something to it. Supplication to God is our only salvation. I gain 100 piety. I lose 20 stress because I'm calm, which I don't really need at the moment. And Prince Bishop Guide gains 25 opinion of me and starts endorsing me, which I do need. I need a lot. That's the best option for us right there. So, bingo. And just like that, he's got a pretty decent opinion of us now. He endorses us, so that's increased taxes and levies from him. And as you can see there, we're earning 1.8 out of a possible 3.6 from all of our temples. And that's, yeah, so we're going to keep increasing our relationship with him. Sorry, I got lost in thought there for a sec. We're going to keep increasing our relationship with him so we can earn that extra, it looks like 2 gold a month from him. That's really great. Religious relations. So once he's done fabricating that county, we'll work on some religious relations, I think. And that helps us build a relationship with the Pope, kind of passively without an active sway scheme. I haven't done that much, so that's cool. We can hold court, which is usually a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that. We've got, I want a little more gold. All these decisions require gold, because some good things can pop up at court, but you need some investment money for them sometimes. Our prestige is going up rather quickly. A curse undone. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that I was cursed the day I met Gilberto. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me. It brought that abhorrent Bampot to his grave. Oh, this guy was our rival. That's why. Not one day too soon. All right, we lose some stress from that. Okay, so rivals are kind of good for us once they die. You know what? Oh my goodness, jeez, they're just popping up. Lines about legacy. To the latest work of my chancellor, Duke Bonifacio, has become all the rage at court. Okay, so he wrote something. A lament for the queen. Women need not fear as lives depart, though it may tear their grievers apart. 'Tis rare enough for women to admit that all they leave behind is shit. So far, I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. Wait, women need not fear as lives apart, though they may tear their grievers apart. 'Tis rare enough for women to admit that all they leave behind is shit. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I do want a good relation. Okay, they're so truly heartfelt, Duke Bonifacio. Oh my goodness. What in the world? That's pretty funny. Alright, let's slow time down here a little bit, just because these things are popping up. And I want to take a look at... what is our legend seeds? We don't have anything. Distant legends? Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh, here we go. The faithful prepare for war. A papal envoy has reached my court bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Stephanus issued a call to arms to all righteous Christian rulers. As a Catholic queen, I am expected to prepare my men in support of this most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who will take the fight against the vile heathens desecrating the holy grounds of Wallachia. Where is that? Holy grounds. Oh, it's up here. That's not far away. The Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and guaranteed place in heaven. My warriors will be ready to fight. I will gladly help finance this holy cause. No, I don't have gold for that. My warriors will go. Pledge to join the crusade called by Pope Stephanus as soon as it starts. The war chest receives 1,500 prestige and piety. Alright, we'll pledge troops. And then, okay, this is something that I've always struggled with. You have no beneficiary selected for crusade. So we need to appoint a beneficiary. We have a much more strength. Launches in 16 months. Wow, we really got to save up some gold for that. Who's their defenders? Wallachia and Moldavia. With poopy strength. Who's pledged to attack? Pope Stephanus and myself. Hopefully we get more. I'm going to appoint a beneficiary. I don't know what this does, though. Every participant in a great holy war can select a beneficiary from their dynasty. Upon victory, the beneficiary will receive lands in the targeted realm proportional to the war contribution of their patron ruler. The largest contributor can force their beneficiary to receive the main title being fought over. Wow. Dude, if we got Clara, that's huge for our family. Absolutely. Those people are going to hate that, but... The war chest is currently at 238 gold, 1,500 prestige, and 600 piety. That could be really cool. That's probably something that's going to happen next episode. But we're earning quite a lot of gold, so I'm still hoping to gather this because the income over there. Yeah, the sheep pox looks like it's being handled well. I'm glad I didn't isolate the capital for that. What do we have here? Grand tournament? Yeah, that's... Maybe in her lifetime we'll be able to get to a grand tournament, or even a grand tour would be kind of cool. I'd like to see how that works. I haven't gotten to do either one of those yet. Well, I hope that he brings a couple people. Or for the only ones. I wonder why he's not asking anyone else to join. Either way, Wallachia is just right there, and what we'll do is we'll preliminarily set up a little rally point over here in this holding, so fortress. Is that a fortress? I'm glad he's got some hospices there. A little rally point there. We'll gather the troops, and that's quite a march, but not too bad. Kind of march right through Hungary there. In Lausanne, Count Rudolph. Greetings, my sensible liege. I've arrived in Florence to pay homage to you, Duke Vital of Spoleto. Excellent. I wait patiently on my throne. He kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve. He's a bit broke, so it's understandable. Serve me well. Level of splendor increased. Alright, as we go forward, I'd like to see what we are currently working. What is our learning? Where's our learning taking us? Catholicism, Italian culture. Here we go. Royal prerogative. Almost done. We can enact high crown authority. Which I might not do because that's going to really piss off a lot of my vassals. I'm heading for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window just in the wind. I think until the wind starts to speak. Kinga, open up, my darling. It is I, Ossig. I push the shutters open and lo and behold, a man has climbed up into Kinga's window. It is Mayor Wolfenbettel. Uh-oh. Okay, this is our son's wife. Yeah, we need to handle this. By the Satan, have you no shame. Guards. They got caught. That's not good. Okay, we're still... Oh, we're getting the max out of this guy. So let's switch our sway scheme How are we doing with this guy? He likes us pretty good. Pretty good. We need to work on the Kaiser here. Just momentarily. We need to work on him. Gosh, I really hope we get this county here. That would be amazing. We'll get this right on the ocean. Probably have access to a trade port. And then we grab that one, and then we grab these two, and that's 9, 10, 11 on our holdings. Which would be really, really nice. As an influential queen, it is only fair that you have a voice on my council. In recognition of this fact, I hereby offer you the position of Marshal. Wow, why? Dude, that's just not a great choice for you, but... It is open. That's just not great for you. But it's good for us. We get +4 prowess. Our army gold maintenance goes down by 20%, and our levy size goes up by 20%. So that is very promising for us, actually. So that could be good as we go to war. I want to keep taking a look at... Oh, wow. Duke Bertold of Swabia and Count Anselmo of Lucca. Isn't Lucca down here? Interesting. Yeah, Count Anselmo. He's ours. Well, good for him. He gives us our levies, and he's going to contribute his own levies too. He's looking for some... If his queen is going, it's only right that he goes as well, so that makes sense. And I don't know where this guy is here. Oh, he's in Bern. That's not bad. It's just not needed right now. I have no stress. I have no reason. Holy Roman Flux. Stuttgart, that's not good. It's pretty close. Hopefully that doesn't spread there. I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. Let's see it done. Only 40 it's gonna come. Man, this guy is so good for us. Okay, and I'd like to take a look at that immediately. Let's see. Declare war on Cagliari. And my claims are on both of those, so excellent. Yes. It's going to cost us a little bit to go to war, but we'll gain both of those titles, and I want to do that right now. Uh-oh. I'm pledged in a holy war. How much time do we have? It says this is not good. Oh, wow, they have some more defenders, too. Couple cons. Oh, wow. Okay, this is going to be a big war. Let's see, we're still a little bit more. 15,000 men to 8,000 men. It launches in 13 months. That's a little too close. 13 months. I'm going to be smart about this. We're going to have to hold off on this. Sorry, everyone. Because if this lasts longer than 13 months, it's going to end automatically. Because we've pledged ourselves to the war right here. And if we do the most damage here... So I'll tell you what, we're going to use some of this income and we're going to increase our military. We're going to add some of these to 20. And we need to station... Why do we have this? Why did we make this? We already have archers. Destroy regiment. Yes. I just don't need them. I'm gonna increase... What can we create here? Light footmen would be good. Pikemen. Pikemen would be good. They're good against cavalry, heavy cavalry, camel cavalry, elephant cavalry. So I think we need a regiment of pikemen. How many can we have? We can have 6, so we can create one more. And let's see, light footmen are good against heavy infantry, and that of course is the armored footmen, who are good against spearmen and probably everyone else. We could decrease the size of our armored footmen to 400. We have a lot of bowmen. We have some good horses here. Let's create light footmen, I think, because they're going to be more important because they're going to counter the armored footmen. What about the onagers? Effective up to level 5 fort, effective up to level 10. So we already have the mangonels. Very cool. The mangonels, if that's how I'm saying it, is actually more effective. It's plus 0.3 per day. Alright, so we're going to start these light footmen here. Yeah, I like that. And where can we station them? Maybe in Impruneta? Or Ancona? Or Ferrara? We've got... I want to station them in Florence. Can we do that as with the other ones? We get +5. Impruneta gets plus... Ooh, and Siena gets a little upgrade as well. Can we do that? No, we have to replace. Excuse me. Let's put them in Ferrara. That's fine. And we'll leave it right there because we're looking a little close here and I might need some gold for that as well. Okay, we're looking decent. Yeah, we're going to hold off on that war. That's the smart thing to do, unfortunately. Clemencia, we're hurting a little bit with her. Need to improve my relationship there, and I really need to improve my relationship with Countess Mariana. Seems like this Liberty faction is working pretty well here. It's gaining momentum. Duke Udo from Bavaria has joined. Countess Marietta of Bologna has joined. That's good. That's actually really good for us. Grand Tour available? Of course it is. So, one of two things is going to happen. This is either going to cost some gold, and we're going to get this territory, or the Pope is just going to say no. It's very interesting. I'm excited to see. I haven't used this before, but we're just about there. And I'm hoping to wrap this up before we finish this episode, and hopefully before we start this crusade, because, wow, man, 28,000 against 17,000. And the chest is growing huge. A lot of prestige to be gained, and quite a lot of gold as well. And I think we're going to be one of the most powerful vassals to go to war. The Voice of Reason, another council meeting, another conflict. Chancellor Bonifacio and King Ingevald are arguing violently about the training regimen of the troops. As Queen, I could silence them with a single word, but I have a better idea. My diplomatic pursuits have given me insight on how to handle situations like this to please everyone. Find a compromise that makes everyone happy. You get a weak hook on both of them, which would kind of be huge, but I don't really need a hook on either one. I arrange a good compliment, they gain opinion of me, or I fail to find a compromise and they both hate me by 10. So I think that's actually a good choice. By choosing one side or the other, if I find a compromise that works, they will both gain 15 favor of me or 15 favor, and I'll get a weak hook on both of them. I fail. Okay. That doesn't hurt us much. I failed. Duke Gerard in Bar is holding a feast. That's only right there, I see. Duke Udo is having a hunt. No. This could be good, but I don't need to go. Oh, that's too bad. I forgot all about our hooks. Bologna, embezzled resources. No secret can be used for blackmail at the moment. From Count Folco. Can we expose him? This guy's a non-believer. Gerard Rangoni. Non-believer, non-believer, non-believer. Cannibal. We've already used blackmail against him. That could be good to use against him. We're not allowed to do that one. Duke Bonifacio, it's Chancellor. Somewhere in here, I think. I think there's two Duke Bonifacios, though. These are all non-believers. Gets a weak hook on Gerard. Let's blackmail some of these people. I don't know. Let's try it out. Alright, sweet. Let's see what we can do. A little 10 gold from him for that little blackmail. That's pretty cool. Oh, a little plague in Amsterdam. Right up here somewhere. There or there? Somewhere over there. Wow, France is fairly large territory there. I mean, we are a part of the Holy Roman Empire, so obviously we have the most land here, but once we break away, we're actually a rather small kingdom compared to France, Hungary, and Poland. The Fire Wars, drinks have been had, and Liudolf is calling out to me for a story. My first thought is of a famous Italian folktale, a classic that never fails to delight. On the other hand, what if I told a story of my own life, perhaps, of the time I gave birth to my son, Raffaello? Why would I tell a story of that? Okay, let's see. I can grow a friendship with this gentleman, or I can gain prestige. Let's gain prestige. Okay, we're almost there. It's like we'll at least get a little more gold here. I hope this doesn't cost us like 300 gold or something. Looks like our positions with the other prince bishops are improving because of how good this guy is. Excellent learning skill is increasing the opinion of all of the other... we got so lucky with that guy. Okay, we can petition our liege again. Never really works out. Oh, it did last time because we blackmailed him for this territory up here. If you didn't miss that, check out one of the last episodes called Blackmail and Petition. Actually... yeah, it might have been the very last one. To see exactly how that happened, and I'm kind of just zooming and focusing in on right here because I'm super excited to find out what happens once this progress is complete. Duke Eustache is not the only one trying to win my approval. More and more often I am approached by my vassal Duke Ugo of Lombardy, and his compliments have gone from polite to intimate. But tonight at dinner, Duke Ugo drank too much and puked on my dress. Excuse me. Without wasting a second, Duke Eustache swooped in to save me from the mess. Oh, Eustache, how heroic. Of Lower Lorraine, and he's got 20. Man, I'd like this guy to be our vassal. Leave me be, I can manage on my own. Poor Duke Ugo, my heart aches for you. I've had enough of the both of you. How heroic. I feel like this is more queenly, I can manage on my own. Like, try harder, bud. Alright, we'll pick. He's gonna gain 20 opinion of us. I don't see why not. Sure, let's flatter him. Wow, we're bringing in 18 gold right now. This is really nice. Absolutely incredible. Oh, you hear the donkeys making noise here. Do I have the sound turned up high enough for you to hear that? Decent fashion was invalidated, has been replaced with last century fashion. Huh. Okay. Oh, we're just about there. Okay. Closing in. I'll be very disappointed if just like nothing happens at all and it just resets. Like, what a waste of time. Somebody's watching this going, oh my gosh, he's just wasting his time. Oh, nice. My son Arderico. Good education because of our king. Once again, excellent choice of spouse from the very beginning. Oh boy, here we go, here we go. Come on. At 100%, the target county requires its ruler. That's why I'm excited, because it says it requires its ruler. And Duke Heinrich swayed. Excellent. We'll change that in a moment. We got to work on our own little factions. Ooh, here we go. It requires its ruler. Fails! Oh my gosh! It seems that the efforts of my steward in the county of Orbitella have been to no avail. The local people, persuaded by Azone's silver tongue and swayed by the prestige of my court, have protested vehemently against their illegitimate ruler, Pope Stephanus, but in vain. While the local discontent might still make it an easier prey for us, my diplomatic plan has been foiled for now. Oh my gosh. And he hates us for it. Oh. That's so disappointing. Oh, man. Okay. And that was, looked like that was costing us some coin to run that operation, too. Let me see. Oh, man. Alright, we need to go back to increasing development in our county. Well, we know that it can fail. That's really too bad. Please let me know if I was using that incorrectly on this, but it was like one of the only options. Oh no, I guess we could use it on some of these other spots too. Maybe Camarda would be an easy way to just to get a county without really we'll complete in 6 years. See, it's going to take him 6 years to do that. I'd rather just develop our county. That's disappointing. I can win a war in quicker than 6 years, so maybe down the line it would be nicer. Alright. That's disappointing. We have 4 months until the Great Holy War against Wallachia, so I really appreciate you joining me for this episode, and please tune in for our next episode where we will call together everyone for this giant war. We have 40,000 troops who have pledged. That doesn't mean all of them will show up, but it looks like we are by far the strongest. We have 6,000 troops. Everybody else is nowhere near our strength. Okay. Norway, King of Norway has pledged almost 6,000 troops. So there's good and there's bad to this. Since we're the attackers, the defenders are going to have a little bit of time to stage their defense. And probably Moldavia, they're all kind of right here. And they're going to like send in their troops to the capital here. Probably before we're able to get over there. And if they can amass more than 6,000 troops, which seemingly they can get 18,000, we don't want to send our boys in all by themselves and just absolutely get obliterated. And we don't want our allies to go in there and do the same. So we're kind of have to time it. And that's, from what I know, that's kind of the hardest part of this, is timing it to the point where you get there before an army gets obliterated and you can actually make a little progress. Or we'll just let them weaken the enemy and then we'll come in and wipe everything up. But either way, join us for that next episode and we're going to go to war. This will be one of the first times I kind of are able to do this. Usually the holy wars are way down here and it takes forever to get the troops down there, but this seems a little more doable, so it's a good practice run for future crusades. So check that out. I'll be back on here soon. Thanks again. See you soon.